Hey everybody! Today we're talking about dogs. Specifically, how to make sure your pup is living their best life, even if you're in a tiny apartment like me. It can be tricky, especially if your dog thinks your couch is a trampoline park, but trust me, it's totally doable. So grab your pup, grab your snacks, and let's get started on making your apartment a doggone paradise. So you're thinking about getting a dog but worried about space? Don't stress. There are tons of breeds that are super happy in apartments. French Bulldogs are like furry little potatoes, and Cavalier King Charles Spaniels are professional cuddlers. Even bigger breeds like Great Danes can rock apartment life with extra effort. We're talking lots of walks, maybe some trips to the dog park, and maybe invest in some earplugs for your neighbours. The most important thing is to do your research. Figure out what kind of energy level you can handle, how much time you can commit to walks and playtime, and then find a breed that matches your lifestyle. And remember, adopting is always the way to go. There are so many amazing pups out there just waiting for their forever homes. Alright, so you've got your pup, congrats! Now, let's talk about exercise. Daily walks are a must. It's a chance for them to sniff all the smells, mark their territory, and get some fresh air. Plus, it's good for you too. Win-win. If you've got a dog park nearby, even better. Let them run around and socialize with their furry friends. But what about when you're stuck inside? There are tons of indoor games you can play with your pup. Fetch in the hallway, tug of war, even just chasing a toy around the living room can really get their heart rate up. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even teach them some tricks. A tired dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog means a happy you. Okay, let's talk potty training. This is a big one, especially in an apartment. The key here is consistency. Set up a regular bathroom schedule and stick to it. Accidents happen, especially with puppies. Puppy pads or indoor turf can be a lifesaver. Praise them when they go potty outside. Positive reinforcement is key. Just because you live in an apartment doesn't mean your dog can't have their own little sanctuary. A comfy bed, some of their favourite toys, and maybe a blanket or two is all you really need. If your pup is a chewer, make sure you give them plenty of appropriate chew toys to gnaw on. You can also use baby gates or dog pens to create a designated safe space for your pup, especially if you're still working on things like potty training or destructive chewing. The important thing is that your dog has a space of their own where they can feel safe and secure. Okay, so we've covered exercise. But what about mental stimulation? A bored dog is a recipe for disaster. The good news is, there are tons of ways to keep your pup's mind entertained, even in a small space. Puzzle toys are like doggy brain games. They challenge your pup to figure out how to get to the treats, which helps keep them mentally stimulated and entertained. Interactive games are another great option. Think hide and seek with treats, teaching them new tricks, or even just having a good old-fashioned game of fetch in the hallway. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even sign them up for a dog sport like agility or obedience training. A tired mind is a happy mind, and a happy mind means a happy and less destructive dog. Let's be real, dogs bark. But in an apartment, excessive barking can be a major issue. Nobody wants to be that neighbour with the yapping dog. So how do you manage it? Figure out why your dog is barking. Are they bored? Anxious? Address the reason behind the barking. Ensure they get enough exercise and mental stimulation. Teaching a quiet command can be helpful. If they stop barking, reward them with a treat. Okay, this is a big one, especially for us dog mums and dads. Leaving our furry best friends alone can be tough, but it's important to remember that alone time is actually healthy for dogs. It teaches them independence and helps prevent separation anxiety. Start slow and gradually increase the time you leave them alone. Make sure they have plenty to keep them occupied. A Kong with peanut butter or a puzzle toy with treats can work wonders. With patience, your pup can learn to love alone time. Alright, space is limited in an apartment, we get it. But that doesn't mean your pup can't have the time of their lives. One of the best ways to maximize your space is to think vertical. Elevated dog beds are a great way to give your pup their own little perch without sacrificing valuable floor space. You can also get creative with shelving. Install some sturdy shelves on your walls and create a doggy staircase or a little reading nook for your furry friend. And don't forget about window perches. These are like doggy TV, giving them a front row seat to all the action happening outside. Okay, this one's super important, guys. Just because you live in an apartment doesn't mean your pup should live a life of solitude. Socialization is crucial for dogs of all ages, especially puppies. Dog parks are great if your pup is well behaved and vaccinated. Set up play dates with other dog owners in your building or neighborhood. Walks in busy areas help them see and be seen. And don't forget about puppy classes. Let's be real, dogs can be messy. They shed, they track in dirt, and let's not even talk about the occasional accident. But don't worry, keeping your apartment clean and fresh doesn't have to be a full-time job. First things first, invest in a good vacuum cleaner. Regular brushing can also help minimize shedding, and it's a great way to bond with your pup. Next, make sure you're washing your dog's bedding regularly. Just toss it in the washing machine with some pet-safe detergent, and you're good to go. And don't forget about their toys. Give them a good scrub every now and then to prevent bacteria buildup. Finally, be proactive about accidents. If your pup has an accident, clean it up immediately with an enzymatic cleaner. And there you have it, folks. Living in an apartment with a dog can be an amazing experience. It's full of snuggles, playtime, and maybe a little bit of chaos, but it's always an adventure. Remember, the key is to be prepared, be patient, and most importantly, have fun with your furry best friend. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you and your dog enjoy a happy and healthy life together in your apartment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more pet care tips. And be sure to let me know in the comments below what other dog-related topics you'd like me to cover in future videos.